Salvaging, the new profession in Star Citizen, has finally arrived. In this video, I'm going to give a quick rundown of how to salvage, how to sell, and all the bugs that come along with it. The video is separated into different chapters. That way you can skip to what you need to know or skip over what you don't. Looking for a location is not super hard. You'll simply go to any of the Lagrange points on the map. Anything marked with an L and then a number. Now you might be asking yourself, which one though? General rule of thumb is probably don't stick too close to planets. This is where pirates and others looking to steal your cargo are more likely to hang out. So rather than going to any of these locations, any one of these should do you just fine. Once you've arrived, get a little bit of distance from the station, and then begin scanning. Scanning is pretty straightforward. Simply hit tab to send out a ping. Once all these boxes have shown up, you can hit the V key in order to pull up your scanning HUD. Using this, point your ship in the direction of each of the boxes. Looking at this number on the left, we're looking for anything divisible by 2000, i.e. being 2000, 4000, 6000, and so on. Once you've found yourself a nice salvage field, it's time to begin salvaging. In order to switch into salvage mode, simply hit the M key on your keyboard. The left and right side of your HUD are pretty much identical. From top to bottom you can see which salvage head you're using, properties of that salvage head, and the distance to the target. At the bottom you can also see how much of what you're pointing at is valid material. And right at the top, on the left side, you can see how much of the current box is filled, and on the right side, how much of the hole is left on this particular piece of salvage. While the cinch may be more efficient, the abrade head is just simply faster, and with the limited cargo space, it's just going to fill you up a lot quicker without ever having to worry about spending hours looking for salvage. You can simply right-click to switch between salvage heads. Once you've positioned yourself, you can hit the G key in order to use your salvage lasers freely without having to turn the ship. While the valid indicators can be helpful, I recommend setting up so that you can see the hole on this piece of salvage, as once you turn on your lasers, it will grab salvage from either side. Once you're ready to salvage, you can left-click in order to start salvaging. As you fill up this cargo box here, once it hits 1 SEU, simply turn off your lasers and wait for it to finish ejecting. At 318, it doesn't always eject immediately. With how slow the servers can sometimes be, you just have to be a little bit patient and it will eject on its own. A common bug right now is that once it has ejected, you may turn on your lasers and find that you aren't picking up more salvage. You can either wait until it switches from saying 0 out of 0 to 0 out of 1 SEU, or simply get up out of your chair, sit back down, and attempt to salvage again. Once you've filled up your second box, you'll see you can no longer eject as it is blocked. If you're running solo, you're going to have to get up out of your seat, head to the cargo bay, and move the one out of the way. And then you can eject the other one from here, and move that one into the grid as well. If this seems like too much of a hassle for you, bringing a buddy along can help you streamline this process and keep you in your seat the whole time. Or, on the other hand, down in the cargo bay the whole time, not having to worry about climbing ladders and opening doors. Another issue you can run into is, while you're salvaging, it may switch between the heads. Maybe not visually, but you can also hear and see the difference as you're salvaging. Simply switching back and forth should reset it to the abrade. Start by placing boxes on the grid. If boxes move around too much, they can start colliding with the ship and causing damage, so you want to do that last if you're going to do that. If you're feeling brave, once you've filled up the cargo grid, you can start filling up along this left side and as far as you're willing to go. You can fill it up to 25 SCU, as opposed to the original 12. Just avoid blocking where the salvage gets ejected, as it won't eject if there's something in the way. The last and easiest step is selling. Just head down to any city, find the correlating trade division, for example, Area 18 being TDD. Go to the terminal, select your ship from the drop-down menu on the left, then you can sell from both your cargo grid and from loose boxes in the ship. A full 25, or in the rare case you can get it 26 boxes, will net you around 200,000. Thank you for watching, and I apologize for the delay in the video. With the rough launch of 3.18, I do have to apologize I couldn't get the video out you guys voted for. I'm still planning on doing it, but it'll have to wait till a more stable build of the game. On that note, thanks to all the new subscribers, all the likes and views you guys have given me, and I hope you continue to enjoy the content.